Hello folks and welcome to the Vertigo Tea Party and let's play Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Let's go ahead and get started. I actually played a little bit just to make sure everything was working. We're going to do a new campaign on hard. Enemies will inflict increased damage and will do everything they can to annihilate you. You will need to use all the tools you have at your disposal to win. You will die often. Alright. Starting a new campaign, yes. So yeah, I played about 15 minutes in, just check the controls and whatnot. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. I don't know a lot about the Warhammer universe, the Warhammer 40k universe. I actually did spend a lot of today reading about the Horus Heresy and the original leader or what have you of the Ultramarines. And Ultramarine is what we will be playing as. Primus? Is that what they're called? I'm not good with the Warhammer lore. It's one of those things that I'm not interested in the tabletop game, but I really like the lore. The lore sounds really interesting. Xenos invasion in progress. Recommended course of action? Exterminate us? Negative. Strategic value, absolute. Deploy capital weaponry? Negative. Estimated reduction in manufacturing output, something. Liberation fleets? Affirmative. Minor elements in system, estimated day. Okay, you can read this. It's going too fast for me to actually read out loud. Dun 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 dun. I played the demo of this game a long time ago, before it had even come out, and I bought this many months ago. I just haven't got around to playing it yet. I've been quite interested in it. Like I said, it's one of those things I wish I knew somebody who was totally into it and read all the books, so I could just have them talk to me for a few hours and let me know everything that's happened kind of in the background as far as the story goes, just because I'm not going to read all the books. Planetary invasion in progress. 9 Terran days. Secure the Titans. Though I actually did put the first book of the Horus Heresy on my Amazon wishlist. But unfortunately my book backlog is about as bad as my gaming backlog. Hopefully they'll tell us what those things in its head are.
The Orcs have massacred the Forge World's forces, and they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Clever of the damned Orcs. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machine.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report.
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We are losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety. We find another way down.
Aye, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer Jove returning to launch bay.
You can just jump out, it'll be fine. You're Ultramarines. And I will try to explain what little I know to those of you who are completely in the dark about all of this. Again, please keep in mind I know not much.
We need to get to the surface to take out the gun battery. Or do you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the Orcs.
Is that wise, Captain? The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Try to keep up.
So anyway, yeah, Space Marines are basically mega super soldiers who, to my understanding, were picked out based on just being total badass soldiers, but then they are biologically enhanced, they had their organs replaced, basically turned into mega super soldiers. Definitely not your even way beyond, you know, your Navy SEALs or what have you. Part 1, Planetfall. I don't know if I'd have took that jetpack off. Alright, right-click melee attacks. See if I can remember what these abilities are. They do have small combos. You can also execute enemies for health if you remember the right button, which I totally just did. I am going to try to keep my distance since this is on a harder difficulty, and I want you guys to suffer. Why he doesn't reload at these beginning parts, I don't quite understand. Oh yeah. Execution gives you hit points. If you look, you see my health bar. I have the yellow and then I have the red. Yellow is shield, which regenerates over time after not being damaged. And health is obviously health, which doesn't regenerate normally, but if you stun someone, or stun an orc like that, you can then press E if you press it right, which I'm not. It's kind of a weird controller setup. As you can see there, my shield regenerated. But yeah, it's kind of a weird setup. I'm going to get used to these keys. You can aim. But I'm going to blow that up. Wow, and it blew his head up. Awesome. And, oops, stop running, please. Wow, that was bright. I mean, loud. Kill me some orcs. Gonna try to get the headshots. You can also, I think while you're executing, you might be immune. I'm not sure. But there are combos you can throw the stun in to make them better. So, for example, if you just hit F, which is the stun, it does a light stun. Oops. You do a light stun. But if you do like right click and then the stun attack, it's a bigger stun. Right click, stun is like the biggest stun. At least the biggest one I've seen, again, in the first 15 minutes. Oops. Oh, come on, why is that not hitting? There we go. I wish the world would stop shaking. Come on. That guy, I want to die. You know what, we'll go ahead and take this guy out in the meantime. Oh, we get a cutscene. That guy looks important.
Get off our ship, Spice Marine!
Half orc, half machine. Ooh, as I shoulder button the hell out of the, oh shit. Oops, probably should not, man, easy camera, go ahead and stun him, execute him, or not. Not quite sure why I did not choose to execute him. But I desperately needed that health. Yes, please. Thank you. Trying to do a bigger stun, but I still only hit one. Okay, it looks like you can still be damaged, so I'm going to have to be a little careful here. Gotta hurry up and execute this guy, get our health back. I have a feeling we'll be using that quite a lot. Gonna have to get a hang of the controls as well here. It's a little wonky. Well, not the game's wonky, it's just a little... takes a little bit to get used to. I really prefer that you did not. Let's go ahead and rotate this turret, which unfortunately, well, fortunately for them, they are not smart enough to stop shooting as I turn it around onto their own ship. It is at this point that you think, gee, I wish I wouldn't have took off my jump pack. But try to be cool about it, though. Nice dagger you got there. We do get more weapons as the game progresses. Picked up a... We should be picking up a gun here pretty soon. I know in the demo you have various melee weapons you can choose between as well. The main gun has infinite ammo, which is nice, but not very high capacity, so you do have to reload semi-frequently. I know a lot of people say they played this game mostly melee. They just wailed in and just melee, stun, execute, stun, execute. I'm going to try to mix it up a bit. But whatever it takes to survive. And pose. What a badass. I don't think there was
Captain
anything back
Titus,
here.
come in. Damned Orcs shot me off course. I've had no word from Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely thought anyone would be left alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
See, perfect place for hidden things. There are audio logs that you can find. I don't remember what else, or if there is anything else, any other hidden type items. We will be trying to find them. I won't spend a lot of time looking for them, but we'll do what we can.